I'm just pissed. You've got all of these YouTubers out here today reviewing the PS5 and Xbox Series X or S, talking about how it's been owning either of the two next-gen consoles for the last 6 months. All they're doing is taking your sad little faces and noses and rubbing it into their privileged brown stuff. It's not fair. No one's actually getting in there and trying to do anything. You know what? That's what I'm here for you guys today. I want to tell you that, guess what? You're not missing out on anything. If anything, it's just slightly more depressing because once you've owned one of these things, you realize, guess what? You've got some broken promises. Okay? Let's get into these facts. The controllers are either a great example of a company being lazy or complacent, or a company wanting to tease us with their new experiences. Let's start off with Xbox. You know, arguably the best feeling controller for generations, right? I get why you didn't change it. But guess what? It's 2021. Everyone's trying to be green. There's no reason I should be adding to my Walmart shopping list, gallon of milk, some eggs, and some AA batteries. Either you're in cahoots with Duracell and Panasonic, or you were just plain out lazy. Now Sony's even worse. They give us a fantastic upgrade to their DualShock sensor controllers, right? The thing provides an experience to gaming that really makes you feel you're in the next gen. But guess what? It's a 2-hour tease. Let's say I'm playing Returnal. You know, the thing already doesn't have enough save points and the battery starts dying and I don't have a backup. Guess what? I'm dead. I'm starting from the beginning. I'm either buying another controller to make sure I use it as a backup, or I go ahead and buy one of these external backpacks that I just add to the back of the controller. You know what? It's more money. We're already spending enough on these consoles. Come on. I don't know if many of you remember the show Storage Wars. Well, guess what? We're going through that episode every week when we get an update to either a game or any of the next gens. It's ridiculous. You think that they would have understood that we needed more than 1 terabyte. Okay, we've got to plan our downloads and schedule what games we're going to decide to play according to what updates. Hold on one second. Oh, hey, what's going on? Hey, you looking to go out on Friday? No, I'm sorry. There's supposed to be some big Black Ops update coming down for the Xbox. So I got to remove some older games and make sure there's enough room for that. And then my PS5, I think there's supposed to be another major update to it. So, yeah, my weekend's tied up. I just got to make sure I plan these things out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it sucks. I mean, people, it's ridiculous. Microsoft, Sony, come on. At least Microsoft did us a solid by providing their expandable memory technology in time for the release of their console. But PlayStation 5, I mean, come on. I know I'm not the only one who's been holding on to the same stick of memory for the last 4 to 5 months, hoping that Sony, a big company like Sony, would have been able to figure out something they were advertising was going to be available for the PS5. I mean, call someone. Computers do it all the time. Call Dell, call HP. I mean, come on. I'm a betting man, and I'm going to bet that you're fans of the PS5 and Xbox Series X or S because you have one of the previous consoles right now in your home. That's what made you a fan, the experiences you've enjoyed. Now, I'm going to double down on that bet, and I'm going to say you got a lot of bells, toys, and whistles and accessories to go with those older consoles that for no reason at all, they should not have a problem to go into the next gen console. But guess what? I'm not a winner. You're not a winner. The winners are Microsoft and Sony. And to be specific, you A50 headset owners, you know those are some pricey headsets. And I'm sure all of them are still working very well. But Sony and Microsoft decided to get rid of the fiber optic cable input. And which makes no sense because Xbox, if you're still going to force me to buy AA batteries, Why just not keep the fiber optic cable input? It doesn't sync. It doesn't sync at all. But at least Microsoft was kind enough to escort you to Astro to work a solution out to whether you got a free adapter or you buy some $50 HDMI adapter that splits the audio. You know, more money, right? And Sony, guess what? I own a lot of your headsets. I own the naming convention is always hard for me. XM1000, XM3, XM4, the WF1000, XM3, and I'm sure I'm going to buy the new earbuds that come out shortly. But none of them will connect to the PS5. Isn't that convenient? Look, I'm still upset, and I've taken enough of your time. But I really legitimately wanted to put this video out because it just made me ill to my stomach that there are a lot of YouTubers out there that are not acknowledging how difficult it still is to get an Xbox or a PS5. And believe me, there is a special place in hell for these scalpers because there has to be. It just has to be. And of course, you got the chip shortage. But in any case, look, you're not missing out on anything. There's sometimes I go weeks without touching my Xbox Series X. Why? Because if there's anything that's being done right, Microsoft provides some aftermarket services like the Xbox Pass Ultimate, where you'll be able to play and are able to play many games on a gaming PC shortly on your smartphone and on any of the Xboxes. I mean, they're trying to at least get to all their customers. So if you can't find a console, try to get a laptop, a gaming laptop or a PC. And you can use any Microsoft controller. So keep hunting, guys. Don't get down. It's eventually going to happen.